brings you in? Okay, you have a job interview with us. Wonderful. What is the name for that? Great. Okay, and what time was your appointment? Okay, 2 o'clock. And do you know who it was with? Great. Okay. So my first question for you will be, what do you know about our company so far, and what makes you want to work here? Great. Yes, we are definitely a team environment. Everyone here contributes their ideas, and we all have different goals, but exactly, yes. So you really like that about us? Yeah, definitely. I'm great. That's a great answer. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just taking a few notes here. Yeah, we just recently moved, actually. Our other office was kind of more in the country, and now we are right off the highway, so that is the reason for all of the noise out there. I know it's terrible, but I know. Yeah, it's a larger space. And we're easier to find, so that's good. Yeah, overall, it was a really good move. It's just, being right off the highway and hearing all the cars and being so close to other businesses. Yeah, exactly. But we're really close to your place. That's good. Alright, so my second question for you is, what skills do you bring to this position? So what makes you think that you would be a good candidate for this position? Yeah, so just any skills that you might have, or any education or any experience, and skills that you've gained, through those experiences and such. Definitely, yeah, that's really good. Anytime you're working in customer service, it's really important to be good at communicating, obviously. That's like one of the main things. You want to be a good communicator, and always, definitely fulfill the customer's needs. Okay, so you have experience in retail. That's really good. That can definitely help you with this position here. That experience, no matter how big or little. Alright, so my next question for you is, why are you leaving your current job? Or if you have already left your current position, why did you choose to leave that company? it's really good, to get a variety, and to see what it is that you really want to do. Exactly, yeah. Very much so. Alright, and can you tell me about a time where you've had a difficult customer interaction, and how did you handle that experience or situation? How did you go about that? And yeah, just tell me a little bit about that. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely important, yes. Great. Alright, so along with that question, my next question is, tell me about a time where you have had a difficult interaction with a coworker or a boss or someone, yeah, in a professional standpoint. Yeah, also, let me know, yeah, so what caused this difficult interaction? How did you handle it? The kind of same with the customers, yeah. I know, yes, I definitely know what you mean as far as being good friends outside of work, but then working together. And yeah, it can be a little bit different. People's, different habits at work, and just collaboration and stuff like that. Yeah, but you handled that really good, it sounds like. Yeah, definitely. Alright, so my next question for you would be, have you gotten any awards, or have you gotten any recognition in a positive way from someone like your boss, or just some kind of award for anything like that, any kind of recognition? Yeah, so this could be, for hitting a sales goal or a credit goal or something like that. Okay. Yeah, that's good. So not a physical award, but you have gotten, you've had those conversations, yeah. That's good. And the leaderboard. So I'll tell you a little bit about this position that you are applying for, just because I know that our ad online was, kind of vague and didn't really tell much information other than the company and like what the company, strives for as a whole. So basically, you would be doing a little bit of everything. You would be packaging orders, you would be working in customer service, you would be a sales associate. Yeah, so you would be doing everything with customers, but sometimes you would be in the back, just packaging online orders and drive up orders. So when people will come pick their orders up and we will bring it to their car. Yes, which we started doing that during the pandemic, and it's something that we've just kind of kept up because it's been a big hit. A ton of people take advantage of that, and they really, they like the drive up, so, or, curbside, whatever you want to call it. So you would be doing a little bit of that, just a little bit of everything. Okay, so you have experience doing curbside orders and stuff like that, packaging orders, definitely. That's really good to know. tell me, about a time where you've had a project that's coming up. So this could be like, doesn't really have to be a project necessarily. It could be like a sales goal, because I know you did sales, and worked on commission. So like a sales goal or some kind of thing that you had to wrap up really quickly, and there was like a deadline or just a kind of a time. Yeah, so, oh great. So you actually just had to deal with that before leaving your current job. So what was the project, or what was the goal that you had to fulfill in that tight, with that deadline? Okay. Yeah, and I ask you this because, we have working, especially with commission, you really are wanting people to, buy as much of your product as possible. So, with that, we always have goals, and we always want to make sure, we're staying consistent when we sell. It's okay to slack for, a day or like a week or so every once in a while. But overall, to be successful, you want to be consistent. You want to have consistent, successful, sales and everything, So if we contacted your current supervisor, what do you think they would have to say about you? Great. Yeah, another thing about this job is attendance is very important. So we don't believe that you can miss really any day without a written excuse, like a doctor's note, some kind of note. Just because, your role is very important. And then one thing we don't do is, we try our very best not to call in employees on their off days, just because, we respect your time, and, we really try our best not to do that, which I know a lot of companies will do, but we really try not to do that. Just, exactly. Just as long as you show up, when you're scheduled, and, you perform your best at work. And you meet your sales goals and everything like that. So, attendance is really important, because if you don't show up, then we will have to call somebody in, and we definitely don't want to do that. So it just kind of backfires on everybody. So attendance is very important. And do you know how many days you missed at your previous job? No, that's fine. We just kind of like to have an idea. Definitely. Alright, so we are kind of wrapping everything up. So far the interview has gone really, really well. But I do have just, a few more questions for you, and then you will be on your way. So my next question for you would be, what is your highest level of education? Okay, so community college, did you graduate, or? Okay, so you didn't graduate, just a little bit, okay. Okay, great. Um, yeah, so with this position, you're gonna be obviously, like we mentioned earlier, working with a team. So, but in order to reach our goal, everyone, has to do their part on the team. So, whether you're packing, whether you're doing orders, whether you're at the register, whether you're, a sales associate on the floor, whether you're cleaning up a little bit, like we all have to do our part, yeah, to make sure everyone stays on track and we all kind of help each other out. Yeah, exactly. So that's, yeah, I'll definitely take note of that. Yeah, and I will also say, usually we will go over this if you are hired, but just, because you asked about this, I will go ahead and go over it with you. So dress code, is very business casual. No like jogging pants, no leggings, nothing too revealing. Yeah, but nothing too dressy, like you don't have to wear any formal wear or anything like that. We don't have any certain colors that you have to wear, so you can wear pretty much any color. Yeah, so I would recommend, just like a blouse, some nice pants, maybe some flats, or some like shorter pumps or heels or anything like that. Or even some like super cute kind of dressy sneakers. And like a cute handbag, yeah. Yeah, great. Okay, so I'm actually just taking a few more notes. Yeah, just wrapping a few things up before I send you out. Well, I'm so glad. Yeah, definitely. Alright, so that is it. You will have your second interview with the assistant. Her name is Ashley. She's really, really nice, and she will actually do a phone interview with you. And she will either, she'll give you your answer on that phone call. When would you be able to have that phone interview? Great. Okay, so Tuesday. Good deal. Okay, so she will be with you on that day. And what time would work out best for you? 10 a.m. Great. So as soon as we open, she will give you a call and she will tell you at the end of that call, whether we're going to go further or not. And of course, hopefully the answer is yes. This interview I feel like went really, really good. And I'm so excited to see, to see if we choose to go further or not. Thank you so much for coming in. If you have any more questions for myself, you can always email me. You have my email. You can reach me there, or you can call, the store and just ask one of the associates for me, and I will pick up the phone and we can, discuss anything there. So yeah, and before we go, do you have any questions for me again? I know I've already asked, but well, awesome. Okay, so